Did you know that LGBT was foretold in the Bible? Then the fifth angel trumpeted, and I saw a star that had fallen from heaven to earth. The key to the bottomless pit was given to him. He opened the pit, and smoke rose from the pit like the smoke of a gigantic furnace. The sun and the air were darkened by the smoke from the pit. The Revelation 9:1-2. To fully understand this passage and not get confused, I suggest you first watch our previous video on biblical prophetic signs and symbols and their meanings. Let's remember that in biblical prophecies the beast represents a kingdom, a king, a superpower. Let's also remember that a day in biblical prophecies means a year. 2 days means 2 years, and a month consists of 30 days, that is, 30 years, and so on. Then from the smoke came locusts upon the earth, and power was given to them like the scorpions have power over the earth. They were told to do no harm to the grass of the earth or any green plant or any tree, but only the people who do not have the seal of God on their foreheads, and they were permitted not to kill them, but to torment them for 5 months, and their torment was like the torment of a scorpion when it stings a person. The Revelation 9:3-5. Now the first thing to know is that the abyss and hell are spiritual and cannot be seen with the physical eyes. But the effect of the smoke from them affected the physical world and caused the sun to be darkened, which is probably the eclipse. These locusts have obviously gone to war, but their war is not a destructive one that can destroy houses, forests, and natural bodies like a military war. These locusts have the power of a scorpion. This means that they possess the power characteristics of a scorpion. What does the scorpion's power symbolize? Scorpion power represents intelligence, independence, sex, transformation, passion, protection, rebirth, lust, disease, fertility, etc. These locusts are said to have the power of a scorpion, meaning they will be devoted to sex, lust, transformation, and more. It all centers around sexual immorality and the spread of sexual disease. Now the appearance of the locusts was like horses prepared for battle. On their heads were something like crowns of gold, and their faces were like human faces. They had hair like women's hair, and their teeth were like those of lions. They had chests like iron breastplates, and the noise of their wings was like the noise of many horse-drawn chariots rushing into battle. The Revelation 9:7-9. They have tails like scorpions with stingers, and in their tails is their power to harm people for 5 months. They have as king over them the angel of the abyss. His name in Hebrew is Abaddon, and in Greek he has the name Apollyon. The Revelation 9:10-11. Now the appearance of these locusts was revealed to John in detail. First, they were like horses prepared for battle. Let's not forget that the horse represents courage, strength, and freedom. These locusts will have courage, strength, and freedom and will be in a fighting mode. On their heads were something like golden crowns. It's not a crown. If it was a crown it would represent kings or kingdoms, but instead, it looked like a golden crown, so it represents pride. They had a man's face but a woman's hair. It means transgender. John couldn't tell if it was male or female because it looked like both genders as they were transformed. They had teeth like a lion. This means they can be aggressive and deadly if messed with. They had chests like iron armor. Iron represents political power, paganism, the military. This means that these locusts will have political protection. The sound of their wings was like the sound of many horse-drawn chariots rushing into battle. This means a very loud voice and protests. They had tails like scorpions with stings, which means they will attack like the powers of scorpions, which means spreading sexual immorality, lust, passion, freedom, diseases, etc. They must do this within 5 months. There are 30 days in a month and 150 days in 5 months, that is, 150 years. Finally, they have a king called the demon Abaddon, Apollyon in Greek. This demon is also headed for destruction as are his followers. If you compare these appearances to the group we have today, it is none other than the LGBT community. I am not saying this out of hatred or disagreement with their mentality, I am only saying what my Adonai Elohim tells me to say. The LGBT community knows their king, so in most cases, they look like him and do as their king commands. Glory be to the Most High, our Almighty Savior, our Redeemer, Yeshua, who has given us this wisdom so that his words may be known to his people.